We haven't got all night. Come on.
Well, here we are, off to a very auspicious start. I'm Tyler Foster alongside Roy Turner. This is IHWE Old School Hustle, and we're underway in a hurry right now. John Allen, Barrett Brown, Paul Lewis, Ashton Jacobs.
There's a bit of chaos going on here. Like Tyler Foster said, I'm Roy Turner. We're happy to be back here in the historic Ridglea Theater, but we're already guns a-blazing. We got a six-man tag going, Foster.
This match was scheduled for later on tonight, but as you just heard out here, they don't want to wait. So David Fuller, Mike Foxx, Gregory James, they're out here, and we've got a six-man tag team match right now.
Well, the impromptu, and then who is this mysterious figure that Gregory came along with Gregory James?
This is Gregory's insidious follower.
Insidious would be one of the many adjectives. Another one would be that she kind of looks like, assuming it's female, is Cobra Commander.
I believe it is female. I'm pretty certain.
In fact, I now have confirmation.
Okay, good. As long as we've established that, it looks like we've got a little bit of order now in this match, as Unholy Gregory James and Ashton Jacobs, it looks like you're going to start this officially.
Well,
after all the chaos is
they're officially in the aisle. Is this a falls anywhere, count anywhere match?
Now we're officially official.
Okay, let's get this action into the ring.
Good to know. Unholy Gregory James, Ashton Jacobs starting this out, collar and elbow tie-up.
Well, we got Barrett Brown over here in the fighting out in the stands.
Barrett Brown and David Fuller, they've been fighting all over this building, and they've been feuding for years now, so this is not a surprise whatsoever.
You know, when those two are in the same building, there's a lot of history in this building between these two.
This Gregory James working Ashton Jacobs' wrist. Right now with that top wrist lock, Jacobs reversing, getting control of Gregory James' arm. Gregory James, of course, almost became our IHWE champion back at episode 100. He was defeated by the man in his corner right now, main event Mike Foxx, our current IHWE champion. Well, a fantastic match.
Well, you know, that's all fine and dandy, but I feel something mystical happening here. This insidious follower here is having this incredible impact over Gregory James.
Gregory James leapfrogs Ashton Jacobs. Jacobs pushing James off the ropes and caught it with a forearm.
What kind of power does she hold? Because I haven't seen Gregory James like this.
Gregory James is fired up right now. Just offense all over Ashton Jacobs. Well, here comes John Allen into the ring now. There was no tag made, by the way. Gregory James catches him with a big moonsault. Off the second rope with a double leg drop.
You know, it's action like that, and then they go outside.
John Allen.
The action's in here, pal.
I think John Allen's regretting coming in.
Well, you know, underneath that mask, I think she could potentially be the person that works at Hot Topic that sold me some T-shirts recently.
You think so, do you?
Well, you never know.
Here's our IHWE champion main event, Mike Foxx, in the match now. And he catches Ashton Jacobs with a big hip toss. He's waiting for him with a deep arm drag. And now got him down with an arm bar, controlling Ashton Jacobs. Ashton Jacobs, he really needs to get out, maybe get John Allen officially into this match. Barrett Brown and David Fuller, they're still running all around the Ridglea Theater here.
Well, yeah, can somebody get control of this? If you guys are going to prove it in the ring right here to these great IHWE fans.
I mean, this six-man tag has essentially become a tag team match, as John Allen now officially in the match. And quickly taken down by main event Mike Foxx.
Well, you know, it's action like this is what keeps us going. Again, we're so happy to be back here at the Ridglea Theater, this side of one of the biggest events in the history of Texas wrestling.
Absolutely.
We had Parade of Champions during WrestleMania week last year. It ended up being one of the biggest and most memorable events in the history of Texas wrestling and Texas and wrestling worldwide.
Meanwhile, Mike Foxx continues to control John Allen's arm. keeping the big man down. Bring him back up, bring in the arm.
Now, is the Insidious follower, is she hitting the ring like that because she's impatient because she's on her lunch hour from Hot Topic?
I believe she is trying to show support to Gregory James and Mike Foxx.
Right.
Actually. But Gregory James back into the match. Couple punches to John Allen, backing him into the corner and whipping him off into the opposite corner. A big back elbow. Gregory James going back into the corner again. Takes down the professional John Allen.
I mean, and John Allen's a brick wall that just came tumbling down.
As Paul Lewis is adamantly pointing out, John Allen's foot was on the bottom rope. Looks like
how can he
the Insidious follower is watching Paul Lewis over there. Can she see out of this mask?
See, that's what I want to say. Because, again, like I said, I remember when she was ringing me up earlier at the mall. You know, I kind of wanted to ask her the same thing because I was like, you know, Halloween's over. Is this kind of like your regular thing?
Were you really at Hot Topic earlier today?
Well, you know, Christmas, you know, shopping early. I've got some, you know, some gothy, moody, you know, nieces and nephews there.
The Insidious follower is now chasing Paul Lewis around the ring.
No, I think what she's doing is that she's handing out her boyfriend's shoegazing demo tape. She slipped one in my bag earlier.
I hope you'll listen to it. I hear it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Ashton Jacobs just dropped Gregory James with a spine buster. Here's a cover, and it's broken up by Mike Foxx.
Yeah, they're called like Swab Fire God or something real gothy or something.
I'm sure they are.
But at the same time, you know, I have to give it up. I've got G.I. Joe tattoos.
Well, behind the referee's back here, we have a double team, Ashton Jacobs and John Allen. There was a tag made. He did not see it, but he's going to allow it anyway, I'm sure.
Come on, ref. Just because you look like a penguin doesn't allow you to waddle, and they're all over the ring.
John Allen has Gregory James up
look
high.
At the hang time
this
on
delayed vertical suplex and drops him right in the center of the ring.
So the Insidious follower. I don't know. I feel like that she's kind of casting a spell over, I don't know, everyone, including myself.
Mike Foxx again breaking up the count as John Allen and Ashton Jacobs exchange tags behind the referee's back once again, and they're pulling Gregory James over into their corner.
You know, Foxx has won the IHW Championship in episode 100. If you remember, Fuller was attacked by Brown, and so this is why this is going on. Have we have an update on the situation with David Fuller and Barrett Brown?
They might be somewhere down Camp Bowie by now. I don't know. We have not seen them in a while.
You know, the mall's still open. Maybe the Insidious follower gave them her employee discount at Hot Topic, and that's where they're on their way to now. Maybe they decided to make up and go shopping together.
It could be. I don't know where they've gone, but we don't know if they'll be back or not either.
Yeah.
As again, John Allen back in, working on Gregory James's leg.
Well, see,
keeping him down.
I thought Gregory James was a rocker, but now I'm not so sure.
John Allen backing him into the corner. Whips him in, and John Allen charging quickly, and Gregory James gets out of the way.
Oh.
This is a big... Gregory James needs to make this tag to Mike Foxx right now. He needs to get out of the ring.
John Allen better grab him.
He's pulling him back into the Gregory James. Trying to roll away, but he cannot. There's a cover. The referee has his back turned.
But the Insidious follower here, she's really had a major impact over Gregory James.
Well, she needs to will him to his corner. He needs to make this tag, and he's crawling towards it. But John Allen, much, much closer to Ashton Jacobs than Gregory James is to Mike Foxx right now.
If she's an agent of Cobra, now's the time to call in the troops there.
There's the tag. Ashton Jacobs in. Gregory James is crawling. He's not going to make it. Ashton Jacobs cuts Gregory James off.
Well,
he's still stuck in the ring. Main event Mike Foxx once in this match in the worst way.
Now, it looks like Ashton Jacobs may have gone as like Bruiser Brody for Halloween this year. Are those his natural locks?
I would assume that they are. You would have to ask him about that, but I would say yes.
Right.
He's picking up Gregory James.
The only thing is I don't
big body slam. Gregory James.
If I spoke
still stuck in the middle of the ring.
If I spoke Sasquatch, I would ask him directly. The only word
He's asking for the count. 1 foot. That's not going to get Gregory James. Gregory James, we said almost was the IHWE champion. He's been the J Cup holder. He's been one half of the tag team champions here. There he is with a small package. He's got him. He's got Ashton Jacobs down, but no count. He couldn't get the shoulders down
I'm telling
completely.
you, this insidious follower has filled Gregory James's head with all types of intent.
Gregory James going to the top rope. Got him with a blockbuster.
You see?
He needs to make the tag.
The promise off of 20% off of Classic Rock Tees has re-energized him.
Wait a minute.
Up on the stage.
David Fuller and Barrett Brown are back up here on the stage right behind us.
The fight is on. The fight is on. The bad blood between these two goes real
Look at this.
deep.
They must have fought all over the building and have worked their way back out, up onto the stage.
And as they're working their way down the stairs.
They're coming back down here. They're right above us right now.
Don't bring it over here.
They're right above our head right now.
Do not involve us.
Barrett Brown choking away at David Fuller behind us in the ring.
I'm not kidding.
Mike Foxx is whipping John Allen into the corner. A big knee into the jaw. It's hard to focus with this going on right behind us. Here comes Barrett Brown coming back down the steps.
David Fuller
in pursuit.
David Fuller is coming down here, and he jumps from the stage over to Barrett Brown.
Meanwhile, John Allen has just thrown Mike Foxx out of the ring. So they are making their way around.
So are we finally going to get to see an official six-man tag dive through?
They have made their way back into the ring. David
Dive
Fuller,
through
Barrett
the
Brown face to face in the center of the ring right now. They fought all over the building finally to make their way here.
I mean, can you believe this? And now
just as
Barrett
quickly
goes
they're back.
out.
Right behind David Fuller is John Allen with a big kick to the gut. He's got him up. He's got him up. Oh, drops him, and here's the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
And it's over.